Hello, my name is Emma Simoni, and I am here with the digital learning team at the College of Arts and Sciences. Today, I'm going to kick off a three-part series on using Grackle accessibility checkers for the Google Workspace tools. Today, I'm going to start out with the Google Docs tool, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get this installed. The link to download will be in the description. Go ahead and hit install, hit continue. Make sure you're signing in with the correct Google account. Select all for the permissions, scroll down, hit continue, and then you are done. I'm going to head over to a document I have prepared as an example. But first, I want to give a little bit of information about the Grackle Accessibility Checker tool. When you first download it, you will have a 30-day free trial for the kind of premium version of it. And this comes with a accessibility checker on your sidebar that will scan your entire document, and you will be able to click each issue and it will jump to the issue and give suggestions kind of in the workspace. Now, I highly recommend remediating as much of your content as you can, utilizing that 30-day free trial of the more premium version. Today, I'll be showing you how to use the free base level version as I've already used up my 30-day trial. So just some kind of quick info that you might want to be aware of before getting started with Grackle. All right, to get started, I'm going to go ahead and hit extensions up here in my top navigation bar and go down to Grackle Docs and choose Launch. And once launched, it's going to scan through the entire document and let us know what kind of issues are occurring here. It may take a second depending on how large your document is. Mine's just about a page and a half, so doesn't take too long. All right, so first I'm seeing that we're having some heading issues in this document. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and address this nesting issue. And for that, I'm going to use the Styles tool in Google Docs to start applying my fixes. So for the title, we're going to set this to title text. Let's fix that font. Our default is Arial. There we go. For the subtitle, I'm going to go back to Styles and choose Subtitle. For heading 1, let's select that and let's go ahead and change it from a title to a heading 1. Same thing for heading 2. There we go. And this is how we'll go through the entire document, making sure that our hierarchy kind of fits within itself. All right, we're back to a heading 2 here. Let me select that. Back to a heading 3. And let's scroll down. We'll address this table in a little bit. Here is a kind of image layout table, but it has selectable font. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a heading 4. And these little box headings will all make heading 5 so that it's correctly nested. Now, you don't often go all the way down to a heading 5, but it is acceptable to go down even to a heading 6 as needed. All right. So scrolling back up, I believe I've addressed all of my heading and title issues. So let's go ahead and hit recheck and we will see how this updates. All right, now that our header issues are addressed, let's go ahead and take a look at our next category of issues, which is tables. So here for this first issue, tables must be tagged or marked as layout tables. Unfortunately, because I have the free version, being able to tag or caption a table is not something you can usually do in Google Docs. So I highly encourage you to fix this issue when you have your 30-day premium trial, as that's not exactly something I can fix here. Um, so let's go ahead and look at merge cells and empty cells. So right away, I can see that I'm missing titles here in this table. I'm going to go ahead and change this to days or day. And this will go ahead and change to time. And then for notes, I'm just going to put in some generic text so that they are not empty, but usually you would have some type of information in here as well. And there we go. All right, let's recheck it and see what we have resolved so far. Okay, looks good. All right, so I'm also seeing that we are having issues with merge cells. So right away, I could see that this cell for Monday uh, is looking like a merge cell. So I'm going to hit unmerge cells. And then here, I'm going to put Monday again. And we're going to hit recheck and see if this finally fixed the issue. All right, so right away, I can see that we are still having this issue in the other table. So I am actually going to go ahead and just delete this row. And I'm going to put that header above as a heading 4 and say, welcome to class, as it is not a part of the actual table itself. Let's take the italics off and then let's hit recheck and see if this is passing now. All right, looks good, at least for the solutions that I am able to do with my base version. And like I said, unfortunately, Google Docs does not have a way to create a tag or a caption for tables in the workspace. All right, let's check out what our next issues are. And the main one looks to be high color contrast needing to be used. I think you can kind of see right away here in this peach text against white. It's very difficult to see. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to switch it to black. Now, these are pretty extreme examples, but hopefully you can kind of get the idea that you need more contrast between your text and the background. I'm going to change this to black as well. And same for the rest of it. Let's see if I can, there we go, select more of it. And same for these as well. Okay, looks much better. Let's try this out and see if this resolved our issues. All right, looks good. So, from what I can tell, this document is a lot more accessible, minus that one issue where I'm not able to tag the tables. So I'm hoping that this has given you a good jumping off point for remediating your documents in Google Docs. Grackle is a great tool. I really have enjoyed using the premium version, and the free version is also very useful. Thank you, and I will see you in my Google Slides video next.